Are you struggling with slow sales and you're tired of it? Well, in this video, we're going to fix that. We're going to help with the slow sales dilemma. And if you are new to the channel, my name is Bo Johnson. I've been a full-time reseller on eBay selling used clothes, and I am really passionate on helping people do the same in a full-time capacity, in a part-time capacity. And we're going to be going over what really makes the difference between some people who try reselling for a moment and then they quit and give up, and what's the difference between the people that continue to do it full time and continue to make 6 figures, 7 figures year over year. What is the one thing that separates them between the two? And I truly believe it is doing research. Yes, mundane, boring research. The more you can do it, the faster you can grow your business, the faster you're going to make more sales. And it's by doing this, it's going to separate you from the competition, because pretty much most of the people that are trying to do this in a full-time capacity, most people don't take the time to put in the research and do the work because it's tough, it's hard, it's boring, it's not fun. So in this video, we're going to be going over 10 brands in 10 categories to hopefully help you and equip you to be a successful sourcer. So the next time you go out sourcing, you can find some of these brands, get them listed, sell them quickly, and continue to multiply money in your business. This is a new series that we're doing on the channel called Reseller Research. I think this is episode 4. So we're going to be doing this about 2 times a week, just going over 10 brands, seeing if they're going to be a pickup or not a pickup. And we're just going to be trying to build up your Rolodex to be able to, add more knowledge to you. That's the difference. Is the difference between the successful people and the not successful people is like the brand knowledge, the brand awareness, the trending styles, the trending fabrics, the seasonality, and being aware of what's going on. So the more knowledge that you have, the more effective you can be when you go out sourcing. So this is something I do already on a weekly basis. I try to pick out 10, 20 brands that are new to me, or 10 brands that I've researched in the past, and just check up on their market. So we're going to be going over the sell-through rate, average sale price, and in hopes for you to learn something new, maybe put this on in the background while you do your listings or your photos, and you can get some tools to be effective. And of course, if you guys have questions, just drop them in the comment section down below, or on the side here, and I'll make sure I pay attention to that and try to get your guys' questions answered. So also too, if you are looking to grow your business and make a couple extra $1,000 to $2,000 extra per month, we also are hiring. We have a wholesale team of about 17 people, and we work together, and most of these people source at the Goodwill bins, and we help them double and triple their money. So I just got off a call with a lady who was in Florida, and she spent $250 on items that we bought from her, and I just paid her $760 plus shipping to ship those items to my house in 1 week. So she just made $500. If that sounds like something that you're interested in expanding in your reselling business, maybe looking to source for us, then you can click the link right here or down below and see if we're going to be a good fit. And that's going to be an onboarding call where we can get you equipped with a brand list, policies, procedures, and how we go about that to help you make a couple extra $1,000 a month. Like I said, she spent $250 at the Goodwill bins. I just paid her $760. So that's a nice return on investment for 3 days worth of work. So yeah, if you want to do that, I'm just going to help you make a couple extra dollars. There's such a need for wholesale right now, because not everyone lives in Florida. Not everyone lives in Texas. Those are where the big thrift stores are. And we really love teaming up with people that are purpose-driven, disciplined, like-minded. We have the same moral ethics, values. So that's why if you think about, making extra money, click on that link and book a call with me, and we'll see if we're going to be a good fit. Not everyone's a good fit, which is okay, but you can give it a try and see if we can work together. So we're going to get right into it. I got 10 brands that are probably going to surprise you. These are some newer brands to me as well. And we're doing this to help you make more sales. It's this thing, doing this is going to help you make more sales. It's not any fancy hacks or get rich quick schemes or courses or coaching or anything. It's literally doing this task. If you could do it every day, wow, you're going to be miles ahead of the competition. So that's why we're doing it. And first up, We just sold like 3 of these in this morning's Whatnot show. We sold some Tommy Bahama shirts, but they're a 3XB. So you want to look out for Tommy Bahama shirts that are a 3XB. This is a big and tall size. Why? Because the sell-through rate is substantially higher than a Tommy Bahama size small. Tommy Bahama size medium. Probably don't want to be picking those up. But a 2XB, a 3XB, a 3XL, a 2XL are going to have a higher demand than those smaller sizes. So you can see there's 473 listed pre-owned. And when you click sold, you got 370 sold, about an 80, 90% sell-through rate. And these are just rough estimates, guys. I'm trying to go through these fast. I'm not calculating to the exact decimal. It's like, yeah, 60, 70, 80% sell-through rate. That's a nice place to be, especially as we get into winter. And you can see some of these are selling for 35, 29, 26, 18, 20, 32, 69, 21. For me and my business, I'm pricing these between $25 and $30. So nice. That's not bad. Tommy Bahama 3XB. If you can find the Pima cotton, if you can find the Island Zone, if you can find silk or linen, those are going to be a score. So shout out Tommy Bahama, bigger sizes. Hope everyone's doing well. I know there's 26 people watching. If you guys have questions or if you have a brand recommendation, let me know. I'm here to help you. Otherwise, we're just going to continue to go on through these brands. So the first one, Tommy Bahama in bigger sizes, 3XB, that's going to be one that I'm going to pick up, especially if the range is between $3 and $7. That's going to be an amazing price point. So next one is a great brand. We sold a jacket yesterday in our Whatnot show, Ibex, a great brand. Love this brand. So there's 464 Ibex jackets listed on eBay that are pre-owned. And then when you click sold, you can see there's 290 sold in the last 90 days. Great sell-through rate, 60, 70% sell-through rate. And you can see some sell for 100, 98, 40, 129, 23. Not too good. I would not put your stuff on auction. That's why they got such a low amount. 55, 79, 74, 95, 40, 22, 89, 74, 64. So nice. And let's go. And maybe this is a new brand for you. Let's look at the tag. It's going to be good to be on the lookout for something like this. So you can see it's kind of got like a ram with horns and it says Ibex. And then on the back, it has always this famous little guy right here. So shout out Ibex. If you found it before, great job. But this is something to put into your Rolodex and be on the lookout for an Ibex jacket. The wool and the cashmere, the nicer materials are obviously going to go for more money. So Ibex jackets, great sell-through rate, and that should increase as we continue to go. What's going on, Caleb? Good to see you. Heaven Sent, how you doing? And Big Dre in the house, how you doing? I'm adding some more racks to my storage unit today. I have 1,100 items in my 10 by 10 storage unit. I don't want to get a larger unit, but if I continue to buy vacuums, then it will be inevitable. Wow, yeah, vacuums can take up some space. But hey, growth isn't a bad thing. Just fill that thing up, keep selling. Make sure have the sales coming in so you can get some good cash flow back. I had that question in our group the other day was, when should I increase my listing goal? And for me in my business, what I've learned is like, I don't want to increase my listing goal to 50 items a day if I'm only selling 5 items a day. That means I'm going to have to spend a lot of money to keep this thing running, and my cash flow is going to be like none. So I always want to at least be selling at least half of what I'm listing per day before I step up my listing goal. That's just me and my business. I don't know, maybe you have $1 million saved up that you can invest, but that's how I want to run my business because I want to pay myself every week. I want money coming into my business. I don't want to just be spending. So, but yeah, Big Dre, you got this. You know what you're doing. So we're going to go back into it. So first one was Tommy Bahama 3XB shirts, like 70% sell-through rate. Pretty good, especially as we're getting into winter. And then an Ibex jacket, about the same, 60, 70% jacket, men's or women's. Okay, the next one, we're going to be getting into some brands maybe you've never heard of, but they're great brands. The next one, I just typed in the brand, nothing else. The brand is called Kitsbow. Kitsbow. I think it's like a cycling brand. I'm not sure, not 100% sure. Still learning, guys. I'm still learning. I don't claim to be a master, an expert or anything, especially when it comes to clothing. Kitsbow. I found maybe a couple in 4 years, but if you do find Kitsbow, it's a great brand. So I'm going to show you why. There's 49 Kitsbow on eBay. There's not a lot, but hey, if you source every day, you're going to come across it. And I don't want you to pass it because we got a 200% sell through rate on a Kitsbow. Shout out if you guys have ever found this. Let me know. You scored big because look at this, especially when you get the Kitsbow and Pendleton collaborations. Holy smokes, $200. That's crazy. Kitsbow Pendleton. Let's look at a tag so we know what to look out for. Oh my goodness. Good God. 250. What the heck? Kitsbow. That's not a good. Please take more than 2 pictures for your listings, guys. So Kitsbow, oh my goodness, and take a picture of the tag because it's gonna help, even though it didn't stop these from selling, right? Let me look. Let's see. Someone had to take a picture of the tag so we know. Okay, Kitsbow, that's what it looks like. Um, Pretty ordinary looking tag, right? But these things go for good money. I think anything in Kitsbow is going to be a pickup. The shorts, the jackets, the shirts. Kitsbow, 200% sell through rate. Great brand right there. Love it. I think I found maybe 2 in 4 years. You can see there's not a lot out there. But that's a good brand to be aware of. The next one is QU, KU, Caillou. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to go with QU. And this is an amazing brand. I think they're most notably known for their jackets. QU jacket. 124 listed. This is pre-owned. We can click sold, and we got 454 sold. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. QU. I found a pair of QU pants this year, I think 3 months ago. Guess where I put it? On Whatnot. I probably should have put them on eBay, but hey, it's okay. I want people to win on Whatnot. I can't remember who bought them, but they did go for good money. Obviously not eBay money, but they did go for good money. QU, great brand. So there's obviously huge demand here. There's only 124 listed. 125 listed jackets and 454 have sold, and we're not even in peak winter yet. So look at these prices. Let's go from high to low just so we can really be cooking here. $574 for the super down burner parka. You got 500, 480, 450, 420. These are best offers, 400. So be on the lookout for this one, y'all. Be on the lookout. Let's check out a brand tag so we just know for next time. Obviously, a lot of camouflage stuff. Let's see this down one. One picture. Wow. Please take more than one picture for your QU jacket. Let's see. Wow, y'all, the competition is not competing very hard. That one had 4 photos. Okay, so let's try to find one who actually took a photo of the tag right here. QU. Okay, there we go. That's what you want to look out for. QU, Caillou, whatever you want to say. Look out for that. Look out for that. Ram horns, again, I don't know what it is. We had another one with Ibex. Now we got another one with the ram horns. QU, you want to pick that up. That's amazing, y'all. Amazing. I love that. Point me in the direction of QU pallets, and I want to buy those all day long. QU, great brand. Great brand. Maybe you guys have found it before. Maybe you haven't. We're all learning together. So that's a great one. The next one is Triple Aught Design, and that's all I typed into eBay, Triple Aught Design. What is it? Are they specializing in? Triple Aught Design. I wrote some notes here. Where is it? Can't find it. Okay. Bags and tactical gear. Okay. So a tactical brand, Triple Aught Design, $395. Pre-owned listed, just jackets, shirts, whatever, and you got 761 sold. I don't think I've ever found this brand. Triple Aught Design, amazing. Look at what things are going for. 119, 99, 75, 90, 124, 115 for some shorts. Let's look at the brand. Let me know if you guys have found any of these brands. Triple Aught Design, that's amazing. The logo even looks great. Triple Aught Design, size 36, made in USA. Those shorts sold for 115. The sell-through rate looks real strong, y'all. Real strong. What did we have? We had like what, 350 listed and 761 sold. That's pretty nice. We're cooking there. We're cooking. I want to say what's up to the chat. If you guys have questions, we got 38 people watching. We're doing this new series where we go over 10 brands and 10 categories twice a week to help you make sales faster, to help you make more money, to help you be more of an effective sourcer. And we can also learn together and continue to grow our business. I truly believe it's doing this one thing that's going to help you become a better reseller. It's doing boring research just like this, but let's try to make it fun. So that's why we're here doing it. Hopefully this is helpful to y'all. Caleb's in the house. Dab, what's going on? Watching from LA. How you doing? Caleb says brand is so good. You don't have to take good photos or not. Exactly. That's the thing with some of these brands. It's like you can have your feet in the photos in your bathroom with your dog in the corner and it'll still sell. And the title can say QU shirt, black. Don't even put the size. So, and it'll still sell. So that's how good these brands are. And a great point. Exactly. Never found it. And Holly, what's going on? Everything is going great. It's going great. Just really enjoy hopping on here, getting to know y'all, the community, and really appreciate you all. This is really fun. I love doing research. I love learning, and I hope y'all do the same. So my hope is that you can just put this on maybe while you're driving or sourcing or listing, and you can just pick up some of these brands, get them stored in your memory bank. So when you go out sourcing, you can find some of these as well. So let's get back into it. We still got about 5 or 6 more brands to cover, and then we could get into answering any questions that you guys might have. Just got really dark and gloomy all of a sudden. That's the Oregon sunshine. Okay, so next one, and this is going to be very in season, and let me know if you found it all at all, is Dale of Norway sweaters, also known for like their Fair Isle patterns, wool, cashmere. Dale of Norway sweater. That's all I typed into eBay, Dale of Norway sweater, and you can see there is 2,900 listed, so a lot more than the previous brands we've looked at. So you do have a chance to find it, and there's 1,200 sold in the last 90 days. So like what, a little less than 50% sell-through rate, but still you should see that increase as we continue to get into the colder months. And these sweaters are sweet, y'all. They are amazing. One sold on a best offer. This one sold for 69, 63, 58, 89. Look at how nice these look. Like these are just amazing style. Amazing. Like they're beautiful. Look at this Dale of Norway. That's amazing. Good job, Dale. Let's go, Dale. That's amazing. That's amazing. Sweater. So Dale of Norway is a brand we want to look out for. They didn't even take a picture of the brand tag. Let me try to find one here. Oh, this is like an Olympics official licensed product. Olympics, or I don't know. Let me find a tag. But this is going to be a good one, and just keep in mind of the seasonality. It should continue to increase. Dale of Norway. There we go. There's one photo. Dale of Norway. It's going to be hard to look at that, but just don't miss it, y'all. Don't miss it. Great sell-through rate, good average sale price. You're probably going to be first looking at the pattern. When you find the pattern, you're going to be like, that's insane. Almost any brand that has an amazing look like this, I'm personally going to be picking it up and putting it on my whatnot shows. But if you ever see anything that looks like this, that's amazing. It's beautiful. And that is can be a style-based pickup. It could be a Mervyn's branded item. It can be Gap. It can be Time and True. And if it looks like that, it will sell. You may just need to keyword it up, because look at how amazing that looks, everybody. So that can be a style-based pickup. It may not need to be Dale of Norway, but if it looks like that, I would pick it up personally. And you don't have to do what I do, but me, I would pick that up. If I saw a sweater that looked like that and it said Faded Glory, I'm picking that up because that looks amazing. Looks amazing. Remember, the style-based stuff too. Don't count it out. So Dale of Norway, that's going to be a pickup for me. And it might not be for you, but for me, I think that's going to be hitting my metrics, and especially a great average sale price. So that's nice. That's nice. I'd even pay $15 for something like that, maybe even 20. So that's a nice one. Dale of Norway, good one. Another one that might be new for you, new for me as well. Western Rise. Western Rise. What are they? I don't know. What did I have in my notes here? Western Rise was men's casual wear. It is a Huckberry brand. A little sidetrack is if you guys want to do this on your own, I really encourage people to bookmark huckberry.com, tnuck.com, which is a Tucker Nuck website. That's just what it's called. Bookmark that one. And then also go to therealreal.com, bookmark that, and click on their brand directory at the bottom and bookmark those and just do this type of research, because that's basically what I'm doing. I'm just going onto these websites, picking 10 brands, and then looking them up. So you could do that on your own. You don't need to wait for me, and just look it up yourself and do the same thing and start making a spreadsheet or writing it down. And that can be really helpful for you. So 40 people watching, appreciate you. If you guys have questions, let me know. I will circle back. We're on like the 7th brand here that we're going through. Western Rise is the one we're looking at. It's a Huckberry brand. There's 200. I just typed in Western Rise pants. There's 257 listed on eBay that are pre-owned. And you can see here sold, there's 246 sold. So nearly a 50% sell-through rate. And they're going for pretty good money. $55. 29, 27, 37, best offer 32, 49. And you can see here by the titles, they have different models. Like this is the Evolution. There's the Evolution here. Western Rise AT. You got another Evolution. So definitely looking up the model is going to help. The style number, the style code, the model code. And that's definitely going to help you sell these much quicker. So let's look at the tag so we can get familiar with it and we know what we're looking for when we go out sourcing. So Western Rise, that's what it looks like. Looks like the pant on the pants. It's going to be on the inner waistband. And just look for that. Just remember that, store that in your memory bank so you know what you're looking out for. So almost 100% sell-through rate. That's pretty nice, and they go for good money. The next one is one that's kind of slept on. I do find myself finding this brand while other resellers have gone through the jeans and the pants, and then it's just still sitting there, and I'm like surprised that no one picked it up, because Mbow jeans are pretty decent. They don't sell for like a ton of money, but Mbow jeans, 1,600 pre-owned ones listed. I was kind of surprised myself, because I know I had been passing up this brand as well. Mbow jeans, about a 50% sell-through rate. Men's or women's is kind of what the search is. Mbow jeans, again, the brand is on the inner waistband, and they're going for $35, $39, $47, $25, $17, $48. So the range is kind of out there, but the sell-through rate's pretty strong. I would think that would increase as we continue to, get colder and colder, as jeans just get more and more in demand. But Mbow, like, it's pretty ordinary. Look at that. It just says Mbow. Would you pick that up? Would you pick it up at a 50% sell-through rate? A lot of people wouldn't. And that might just be like a storage space issue as well. But for me and my business model, definitely a 50%. I don't mind if it takes, a year to sell. So, Mbow, that's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one. Hope everyone's doing well. We are going to be going into the next brand. I don't think, Mbow, all the notes that I had for this is just as known for jeans. So you're going to want to look out for the jeans, men's or women's. The next one is called Corridor NYC. The notes I had for this was just button down and shirts. So there's not a lot out there. You're probably going to have a hard time finding this, but if you ever do, this is something I would probably pick up, because I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you why. 76 listed, all 76 new with tags and pre-owned ones. You could see that there's 95 sold. Corridor NYC. So a little bit over 100% sell-through rate, and they're going for good money. $40, $60, $69, $40, $95 a jacket, $50, $47, $75. Those are kind of just the recent sold ones. Let's look at the tag. This is a new one for me. I've never found this brand. Actually, a lot of these brands I haven't found. I found Ibex before, Kitsbow, obviously Tommy Bahama 3XL. Never found a triple aught design. I found a couple Dale of Norways. Never found Western Rise. I found Mott and Bow, but never Corridor NYC. That's definitely a nice one there. Let's look at the tag. Pretty ordinary. nothing fancy. And then also like a tip, if you find a brand that you don't know and you're sourcing and it looks very boring, the tag looks very bland, boring, it's worth looking it up. It's worth looking it up for sure. But yeah, Corda or NYC, not too bad. That's definitely going to be a pickup. The last one that we have on the list, and then I'll get into answering any questions. 38 people watching. If you guys have questions, let me know. We're going to be doing this at least 2 times per week on the channel, just doing some research. Hopefully it can be helpful for a lot of people that want to not only get ahead of your competition, but also just become a better reseller, which I think is important. As people, we should try to get better every day. That is my goal as a person and a human, is to try and get better. I never want to just stay the same. So 59 listed. Origin. Shout out if you've ever found an Origin. Origin main factory jeans. So we're going to go over it. 59 listed. 59 listed on eBay. And 137 sold in the last 90 days. So pretty nice, pretty nice. Let's accept this offer right here of an Oregon Ducks football jacket listed for $24, sold for $21. I can retire now, guys. I can buy the Lamborghini. Amazing. All right, so back to action. Origin jeans. Origin jeans main. Great sell-through rate. There's not a ton out there, but maybe you come across this brand when you're outsourcing. This is definitely a pickup. Let's see if there's like a tag. Okay, they did good. That looks like what it's going to be on the inside. Made in USA. On the back of the tag, looks like it says Origin USA. On the inner side of the pant leg of the pocket, it says grown and sewn in America. Amazing. And then on the back leather patch, it just says Origin. So shout out if you've ever found that before. You're amazing. Good job. And they go for good money too. Great, strong sell-through rate. Let's see. Let's see what some sell for at the highest. So 2 of them sold for $175. 2 sold for $80. 1 of them sold for $75. So that's going to be a great pickup, y'all. That's going to be a great pickup. All right, let's get into some questions. Appreciate everybody. Let me move this over here. Okay. Holly says, learning more ways to make money, and it's never boring. Yeah. And that's kind of like most things in life. You know, a lot of the money-making activities are boring, you know. That's why no one does. That's why no one does them, you know. But if you want to make more money, do the boring things, and just know you can always hire it out. You can always hire it out in the future. But yeah, exactly, Holly. And you got to have the good mindset about things too, guys. Like your attitude is so important in life. The way you see the world is the world that you see. I know that's a very cheesy saying, but like what makes the difference between the people that sit around complaining all day and the people that are just taking action? It's their mindset. It's how they see the world. Instead of fear, they see opportunity. So you got to have that mindset. By changing your mindset, you're going to change your life dramatically. Right? So, what's going on, Cha-Ching King? Oregon sunshine is oxymoron. Yeah. Yeah, we got the Oregon sun right now. It's raining. What's going on, Shar? Good to see you. How are you? Cha-Ching King says, Dale of Norway is a great brand. Yep. How's the storage units been? How's it been? How's been the estate sales? Good to see you. Hope you guys are doing well. You guys should go check out Cha-Ching channel. Amazing stuff. Great reseller stuff. Good to see you, my friend. Dab says, I like to research the gems in trash bins. Yes, me too. Me too. I can think of like Urban Pipeline. Terrible brand. Urban Pipeline. But if you find the cargo shorts, they do well for me in summer. I like looking at Ralph Lauren extra big and tall sizes. That does well for me on eBay. Yes, I do too as well. I do like looking at the brands that everyone passes up and then what within that brand sells well. I do that as well. I can think of women's plus size tops come off the top of my head as far as like good demand. John, what's going on, John? Quick question. Do you normally donate an item or post it and point it out in the listing. I have been mistakenly bringing home a lot of stained stuff, especially jackets. Yeah, I would just point it out. You really got to just be transparent with your listings. Just point it out, note the flaw, maybe decrease the price a bit because you don't want to necessarily be charging market price for something that might be flawed. So maybe take it down $5, $7, $10, depending on how crazy the flaw is. But hey, guys, I've sold stuff. Probably a majority of my sales on eBay have had an item with a stain or a slight hole. It's obviously something you don't want to be picking up and going towards, but it's okay because just point it out, note it, and then if that item doesn't sell after your metrics, 6 months, a year, then you would look to liquidate that item. But give it a shot, give it a chance. You never know. You never know, guys. But it is important that you point that out because we don't want to be stacking up returns for item not as described. Okay, that's the same question, but that's what I would do, John. Just from my experience, don't get down and think it will never sell. Just point it out, be transparent, and then if you know that thing doesn't sell after a year, you'll know kind of why. But yeah, um, Ching King says the last couple of storage lockers have been absolutely insane. Oh man, I've been so tempted to buy a storage unit. I'm always on the storageunittreasures.com on the lookout. It is so fun. It is so fun, but is it easy? Absolutely not, because you got to deal with the junk. But yeah, you have an eye for detail. You definitely got to look through the photos. You got to look in all the corners. And once you can spot some of these storage unit auctions. And once you can get good at that, I know ATL Flippers, I don't know if they're watching, but Derek and his wife do great with storage units as well. There's so much money to be made, guys. Storage units can be one of them as well. So good to see you. Lori, what's going on, Lori? Good to see you. What's up? Lori's a great supporter. Which program or app do you use to note your brand research for quick accessibility while sourcing? Great series. Many thanks. I just use the fancy Google Sheets. That's it. I just have a running directory of brands, and then I just put in the sell-through rates. And then also too, in the group, you're probably in the group. The group's free. I try to have BOLO brands with the sell-through rates in there. You can, definitely check that out. There's probably over at least 500 brands already researched and done up. But for me, if I was making my own personal directory, I would just use a simple Google Sheets and just use that. I know there are people that are really good with Google Sheets that have all the calculations and everything. So yeah, I would just use like a Google document. I'm sure there's probably some app out by now that has something similar. But yeah, I would just use a Google Sheets, take the research, and then put it into a document. That way, when you're outsourcing, you can quickly search. Use the search function to see, hey, what's the last sell-through rate that I found in this brand? That's what I would do personally. What's going on? Oh, gifted 5 memberships. Nice. Welcome to the party, whoever 5 you are. Thank you so much. That is awesome. You guys are all amazing. I appreciate you. And if you're catching this on the replay, comment down below. Have you found any of these brands before? Maybe you want help with some brands that you just really don't know how to look up, or you don't know how to price them. Comment after the replay and let me know. Are you having a hard time? You have a brand that you found that you think is good, but you don't know and you need some help. Comment, and then we can feature it in next week's video. Other than that, that's really all I got, guys. This is a new series we're doing on the channel. We're going to do it 2 times per week, go through 10 brands, 10 categories, see if it's a pickup. And I hope that it's going to be helpful. I know it's going to be helpful for the people that are really trying to grow their business and make this a full-time reality. I know you can do it. But other than that, I got to get ready for the next Whatnot show. We do these shows 10 times per week, Monday through Friday. So I'm going to go get that prepped and ready for everybody. Just really grateful and thankful for all of you guys on the YouTube channel, and just want to continue to help you, and just don't hesitate to reach out and ask questions. I'm here for you. So hope you all have a blessed weekend, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.